Welcome, lovelies, to cardio interval workout number 4. Today we've got 10 exercises and we're only going to do each of them one time. So put in your best effort to each exercise. Grab a mat. That's all you need to get this workout started. Exercise number 1 is also going to serve as our warm-up. It's total body extensions. So let the arms sweep down at your sides as you send your hips back into a squat with your heels down. Then as you sweep those arms up, biceps next to the ears, you're rising up on your toes. Watch to make sure that the knees are tracking over the toes, especially as you go down into your squat. Feel that weight settle into your heels and then push off, rise up onto the balls of the feet. This one is great for heating the shoulders, the whole body, and getting our circulation up. Okay, exercise number 2. We're already here. Fast feet are next. So your goal is to move your feet as quickly as possible. Your feet are going to stay pretty close to the ground. Here we go. So send your seat back behind your knees so you're in like a micro squat. And then you're alternating, picking up one foot at a time off the ground. Notice how close my feet are staying to the ground though. So a couple of options on this. If you want to move your arms around, you can do whatever you want with those arms. If you want to move a little bit side to side, around in a circle, back and forth, make it fun, make it fancy if you want to, do what makes you feel good. What I care about the most is that you are moving as fast as possible. Beautiful job. Our next exercise, number 3, is dynamic squats. We're going to keep these low impact for this workout. So what you'll do is you'll begin with your feet together, and then we're going to step right foot out, right foot in, left foot in. Then opposite way, left foot out, left foot in, right foot in. I can't believe I got that right. So let your goal be to move quickly, keep your butt back. So I'm staying as low as I can in my squat. You could do the hopping version, which is hopping out, hopping back in if you wish. I'm keeping this one low impact because I want you to be able to catch your breath a little bit. 10 minutes of cardio in this style can be really intense. So our next exercise is going to be high knees. So your choice if you want to march in place or if you really want to get that hop going and drive the knees up towards the hips while you're hopping off the ground. Okay, so what we're doing, aim to get the knee up to hip height. You're alternating sides, you're landing light. Who's ready to turn it up a notch? Maintain all of those same things. Keep driving that knee up to hip height. Keep your upper body relaxed and you're landing really light as quickly as possible, as light as possible on the balls of your feet. Yes, you will shake the camera if you do these with a camera on yourself. Keep it going. See if you can get a smile. Keep that posture tall, moving quick, knees up, knees up. See, I catch myself there. I wasn't getting my knees up very high. All right, take a breath. Timer is up. Let's transition to the floor. Plank ups are next. So we're going to give it to the upper body, get our heart rate up even though we're in a horizontal position, working our arms and core. Option number 1 is to do these from your knees. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to bend one arm, then bend the other arm so you're down on your forearms, and then straighten both arms. So one at a time, and then you're alternating the arm that's leading. Make sure that you keep that body nice and planked out. So imagine like we're gonna cinch a belt around your waist. Glutes are strong. Trying to keep your body moving as one line as you go through, alternating right, left, right, left, right. As you move through that up and down pattern. Oh my gosh, can you believe those are already over? They went quick. Jumping jacks are on deck next. So meet me on your feet. I'm going to begin again by showing a low impact option should you choose to take it. So you're alternating, tapping out side to side, raising those arms up only to about shoulder height. Feel free to kick off with full on jumping jacks if you already know that you're there. Get those fired up. Jumping jacks, you can either do a lat pull down version of your arms or regular arms where you're sweeping those arms up overhead and sweeping them back down. Your choice on the jumping jacks. Whatever you do, just keep on moving the whole way through. All right, so this is my lat pull down jumping jacks while this timer keeps on running. So all I'm doing is drawing my elbows down towards my ribs to get this. All it does is get your back fired up a little bit more. Either one, low or high impact, make sure you're landing nice and springy on your feet. You're moving quick. You're making the movement as big as you can. Time is almost up. Keep breathing. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You made it to the end of your jumping jacks. All right, my friend, I need you to meet me on the floor. We've got bunny hops up next. Again, there's 2 options to this. You're either stepping side to side or you're hopping side to side. I like to use my mat as a target. So what you'll do is meet me in a tabletop position. Spread the hands out. Wrists are lined up underneath your shoulders. You're going to walk your feet off to the right edge of the mat. Keep those knees close to the ground. That's the key to this. And then you're stepping 1 foot at a time, side to side. Notice I'm stepping all the way over the mat. So begin there. You might stay there the whole time, or you might progress this one to hopping side to side. Super fun. Either way, great exercise for strengthening your shoulder stabilizers, emphasizing the core muscles, getting your heart rate up. Keep on moving. Make sure that head doesn't drop forward. That's a common thing on this one. And here is your high impact version. Hopping side to side. Sometimes you got to collect yourself in an exercise, right? All right, so hopping, staying springy. Use your core to control this. You'll notice that the stronger you are in your center, the more lightly you are going to land on the floor on this exercise. So if it feels like it's really like you're crashing into the floor, do your best to squeeze those abdominal muscles. It will change the exercise significantly. Okay, we've only got a few more seconds left. You can alternate between high and low. Whew, take a breath and let's stand up. We've got lateral bounds next. High-low option for these as well. The high-low options, they're not that different, but you are going to find a little more power, a little more intensity in the high impact version. So here's low impact. You're stepping, raising the knee on the inside to hip height. You practice that in your high knees. Keep it going here. And then make sure that after you step, you straighten that leg that's on the ground completely so you get that full extension. Take it at a speed that you can handle and feel pretty in control. Now, it's normal on this one to feel like you're going to tip over. This is a balance exercise. See what I mean? See what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to do here to make it a little more high intensity is I'm pushing off a little further. I'm aiming to move a little bit quicker, get a little more space between my feet. That's how you turn it into a higher intensity exercise. Really drive that knee up, keep your posture tall, create a little more space than that between your feet, trying to land with feet parallel. Good, side to side, awesome. All right, here we are, jump squats for an awesome almost finale, not quite. We've got a couple more things to do, but jump squats, you have the option. You could do total body extensions again if those felt great to you, and jump squats don't. Here's our jump squat. You're sweeping those arms down, then with all of your power, pushing off from the heel through the toes, rising up, throwing those arms overhead to get that momentum going, making sure that you land with soft knees to absorb the shock. We're only going to do these for 30 seconds. Get as many as you can. Use the arms to drive you up. Get as much height as you can. Land as soft as you can. Again, you are in charge of the landing of the exercise. Use those arms. Use those arms. Keep going. Keep going. Couple more and you made it. Transition to the floor. Catch your breath. We are going to finish this workout before mountain climbers. Our last thing before we stretch. You are doing fantastic. You're still here. You're still here. You're doing awesome. Okay, from a high plank position, here's what we're doing. Alternating, raising one knee up, aiming for that knee to land right below the hips, alternating sides. Notice my shoulders are staying over my wrists the whole time. The tendency is for the shoulders and your whole body to start to move backward. So your arms are at an angle. Avoid that. You want to keep your shoulders strong. Drive those knees up. Initiate that movement of the legs with your abdominal muscles. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Take a breath. You made it. It is cool down time. Just pause the video if you need to just catch your breath here for a second. That was 10 exercises, all aimed to get your heart rate up. But when you're ready to begin your cool down, let's just work our way through a couple of cat-cows, rounding the back towards the ceiling, and then arching as you lift the chin and lift the tailbone, guiding your breath down back to normal. It's also normal for it to take a while for your breath to simmer down. And then deep breath. Take the knees a little wider, send your seat back, reach those arms forward. You can rest your forehead on the floor. For a variation, you can walk your hands off to one side of the mat. Take the inside hand, lay it on top of the other hand for even more stretch. Continue to smooth the breathing out. Concentrating on your breathing will also help you lower your heart rate. If you took that option of letting the hands come to one side of the mat, go the other way. You, my friend, did a phenomenal job. That workout was no joke. You rocked it. Give yourself a little pat on the back. And let's give ourselves a quad stretch. A great reward after there's a lot of leg work too. So I have my right hand supporting my forehead and I reach for my left foot with my left hand. I love doing a quad stretch in this position because it kind of pins your hips in place. It doesn't allow you to arch your back. If you can't reach your foot, use a strap or a towel and switch sides. Make that next inhale a little bit longer, just 1 second longer. You visualize the lengthening of those quadricep muscles, those big muscles that run from your knees to your hip. Allow them to lengthen. Let's push ourselves up. Find a seated position. I would love it if you joined me in a butterfly stretch with your soles of your feet together. Allow the knees to move as close to the floor as they can, visualizing the heaviness, the weight of your femur bones, moving down towards the floor. Lengthen your spine, start to hinge forward from your hips, keeping the spine long. Option here to let the head drop, chin towards the chest. You'll get a little bit bigger stretch in the upper back and the back of your neck if you choose to do that. When you're ready to uncurl or straighten up, sit up tall. Keep that left heel in towards your body. Extend the right leg. Rotate the shoulders towards the right and then reach to the outside of your right leg, allowing the head to fall towards the knee, allowing yourself to continue to breathe deeper and deeper, easing your body back down to normal. Switch legs. Right heel is close to your body, left leg is long. Sit tall first, then rotate the shoulders towards the left. Allow those arms to reach for the outside of the left leg. Allow the head to drop. And just breathe. Congratulating yourself on an epic workout today. Sit back up tall. Take a deep breath. You made it. You can be so proud of that workout. I am proud of you, and I can't wait to see you next time.